What if building a business was as easy as answering questions? No funnels, no marketing degree, no AI knowledge, just a guided process that takes your experience and your passion and it turns it into a business that's uniquely yours. That is the CoCreation Engine. And right now, I'm stress testing the entire process, building my own business on it live and unscripted. Here is one of the questions from inside the process. I hope you enjoy.
So, what would help them feel safe, supported, and capable of making that change? And that is, I believe that's community. For one, you need the system that's going to help you build the business. And the business is beautiful. Without having the business, you're not going to make any money. And honestly, the way I've designed this, you could build your entire business in 40 hours, which is cool. You don't have to do it that quickly, but you could do it that fast. But besides that, I believe they need that community, the community of people who are in the same kind of space, who get how tough it is to be an entrepreneur sometimes, and that space to help them brainstorm issues that are going on, that space, that community to help them, to help lift them up when they're struggling, when they just had a big old webinar that flopped and failed in front of everybody. They need, like minds can create so much more than one person by themselves. And that's been proven with just different brains, coherence of the brains. When you have more than one brain connected, the magnification of that is far greater than the sum of the parts. And so I totally believe that is true when you bring like-minded people together, because then you can have collaborations. You can you could use your tools or your skills or your coaching to help somebody else or your business. And granted, this isn't all strictly for coaches. I say coaches and solopreneurs. It's really for anybody who has a passion to want to help other people, because the system was designed for people who deeply want to help their clients, right? But I'm focused on coaches because that's been the space that I've been in. That is who I am. And so that's why I'm focused on those people. And so when it comes to the coaching space, I really think they need that support, that guidance, that if they fall down, they're going to get lifted back up, a chance to work together with other people. I really, and I'm building that part, because that is one of the major things that I needed. I didn't want to be a solo person on an island anymore. I wanted to be surrounded by people who are like me, that you could talk with, that understands the language, that understands the landscape, that understands the process, that understands the journey and the failures and the freedoms and the successes, right? And so I am creating that part. This system is the tool. That only the inspired is the connection, the collaboration, the brainstorming, the growth, the community. I think community and support is really what they need, and to be surrounded by people who have your best interest at heart, where you're able to speak freely and you're supported for it.